The story of Jesus' resurrection is a cross-cultural hybrid. What do I mean by that? In the 4th century BC, Alexander the Great conquered half the known world, spreading Greek culture and ideas throughout the Mediterranean. No less affected by this were Jewish people of the time. Thus, much of what we find in Christianity is a perfect blend of Jewish and Greco-Roman ideas. Belief in Jesus' resurrection is, of course, partially Jewish. It stems from Jewish expectations of the resurrection of the dead, as well as scriptural passages concerning death and vindication, or exaltation. Examples include Hosea 6, Psalm 30, and Isaiah 52 through 53. Early Christians no doubt saw in the suffering servant of Isaiah the answer to the riddle of Jesus' tragic crucifixion. Jesus must have been like the servant, shedding his blood to atone for sin, and, like the servant, he would be raised and lifted up and highly exalted. But the other half of the equation includes Greco-Roman notions of deification. Christ was raised in an imperishable spiritual body, not a body of flesh and blood, 1 Corinthians 15. This made the preaching of his resurrection more palatable to Greco-Roman elites and Middle Platonists who eschewed corruptible flesh. What's more, Jesus' resurrection was equally a deification, or apotheosis, whereby he became an immortal god, Romans 1:4. Like other Greco-Roman divinities, including Romulus, Heracles, and Asclepius, Christ was raised to a loftier status in the heavens, appearing later to followers in his new divine and glorious state. And, like Romulus and Heracles, his body had gone missing, signifying his newly risen and transformed status. There are 2.5 billion Christians worldwide, most of whom probably observe cultural assimilation on a daily basis, everything from cross-cultural forms of food, clothing, art, etc. Little do many of them know that the cornerstone of their faith, the resurrection and exaltation of Christ, is yet one more example of cultural fusion.